Hello everybody, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video guys, we are gonna talk about new mythical champion. Just dropped to the game today. So they're in the game right now. We have one lizard man and we have a one dark elf one. I'm gonna leave you guys my opinion. So let's get started. Let's start it with the lizard man. He's actually my favorite. First of all, if you are gonna look to his design, it's freaking looking awesome. It's like an old Romanto, right? Like it reminds me that he's wearing the, I mean, carrying the stuff, like an old man's doing that. And the second form, he's getting some teenager age again. It's looking pretty cool. It's again like looks very similar to the Sun Devil and Romanto actually. I really like this design, guys. Looking freaking awesome. Actually, really want to see me how he looks like in the game, because he looks like massive, especially with the wings. Let's check his the first form first of all. First form has a 20k HP, 1.2 attack, pretty low, 1.2 defense. Obviously, this is a support role. And the 115 base speed, guys. 115 is the highest base speed in the game. I believe Shuzan, Lady Kimi have this one. Sifi has a 114, if I'm not mistaken. So A1 skill. Attack one enemy, place a shield buff on the most injured ally for 2 turns. The value of the shield is the depends to this champion attack. Attack, guys. You guys gonna hear that a lot, okay? A2 skill. Attack an enemy before attacking. Place a block debuff buff on all allies by 2 turns. Also decrease duration of the all buff on the all enemies by 2 turns. After attacking, place a block buff debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. This damage also based off the attack. By the way, forget to mention, guys, he's a magic affinity. Alright. If you are going to talk about this skill, very good for the Hydra. Very annoying for the arena, guys. Okay. We don't know his multiplier yet, but I believe this is going to be DPS support character. Okay. So if you build him like high DPS for the Hydra wise, he's also going to give you a decent amount of the damage. I was hoping. And it's also gonna be give you block debuff, remove the buff, a block buff, very solid stuff for the Hydra, which is we needed. It's not done yet. A 3 skill, 3 turn cooldown. I forget to mention this skill also gonna be 3 turn cooldown, guys, after you book. Same for here. This skill also gonna be 3 turn cooldown. Fill the turn meter of the all allies by 20%. Also decrease the turn meter of the all enemies by 20%. Then place increase attack buff and strength buff on all allies by 2 turns. Second part is called filter meter part, also good on the Hydra. Obviously decrease turn meter not gonna work on the Hydra, but again, all of his skills so far, guys, very good for the Hydra and very good for the arena. By the way, this is like I'm talking about in the end game perspective. Like if you are gonna pull this champion on the early game, mid game, you can use him anywhere, guys. Okay, but for the end game perspective, Hydra and the arena is gonna be main focus. Obviously, metamorph skill for turn cooldown and the passive skill. Passive skill is a 3 turn cooldown passive effect. At the start of this champion turn, place a perfect veil buff and the 50% increase accuracy buff on them for 2 turns. Also, this champion receives 3% less damage for every 750 attack they have, stack up to 30%. This is the part he's not going to be squishy, guys. If you are going to build him like high attack, he's going to be get some damage reduction from the passive skill, which is this effect doesn't have a turn. Active effect is the 3 turn cooldown, guys. Okay. At the end of this champion turn, revive a random ally with the 50% HP and the 50% turn meter. Also place a perfect veil buff on revive ally for 2 turns. So on the arena wise, like let's say you are against Rotos, you revive your champion from the skill. Rotos cannot target your champion because he's gonna be hide on the perfect veil. With the perfect veil is the great thing in the Hydra wise as well. Every 3 turn he's gonna revive one random ally with the 50% HP and the 50% turn meter. That's very solid, guys. Like you probably can make a Hydra team around him without worrying about the bringing reviver here. He also casts an increased attack buff, so you also don't have to worry about the bringing increased attack caster. So you can make like very basic Hydra, if I'm gonna say, you don't need a Ogo to be honest. You can make like Michinage, this dude. Michinage gonna give you decreased defense. He's gonna give you block buff, right? So you can fill the some DPS champion there. Cupidus Venus, you can use them. You need the increased attack buff for the Cupidus, and there you go, you have it. Stuff like that, guys. Necmo for the provoke can work very well. You can also bring a Shamal there. You can also make him leader, by the way, can be decent to be honest. So lots of potential. By the way, we just talk about the first form. We didn't even mention the second form. Before we go to second form, let's take a look at this beautiful aura. All battle 25% speed aura. Very solid, guys. Okay. And the second form, just give me 1 second. Second form, guys, is status changing. He's becoming attack type now. He's getting like almost 1600 attack, 103 base speed, HP and the defense getting a little bit low. And the A1 skill, attack one enemy 2 times. The first hit increase this champion attack by 3%, stack up to 30. The second hit decrease the target attack or defense or the destroy 3% of the target max HP, depending on their type, stack to 30%. This effect does not work against a support type champion. So on the arena wise, guys, if the Taras, for example, is going to destroy the Taras max HP, Taras is HP based. If you are facing like actually, like if you are facing Rotos, what gonna be happen, right? Is it gonna be reduced to attack or the max HP? Yeah, looks like somebody need to check this out. Let me know, guys, if you guys figure out that, right? Let's say Kendo from, for example, attack based. He's gonna reduce his attack. This is just A1 skill, by the way. And if you are facing like defense champion like Harima, for example, you are gonna reduce the Harima defense. Not sure this skill gonna work on the Hydra, because I don't know Hydra is type. There is a type for Hydra damage, I mean. But if it is like Hydra heads are attack type, that will be cool if it is reducing their attack or the defense, whichever is the higher. That will be very, very nice, guys. This just A1 skill. A2. A2 skill has a 3-turn cooldown after rebuke. Attack enemy will ignore shield and increase defense buff. Before attacking, remove all debuff from this champion. Increase this attack damage by 15% for the each debuff remove. So if you have a debuff on this champion, it's going to remove and it's going to be increase his damage from that skill. If you don't have a debuff, if no debuff we are removed from this skill, increase this attack damage by 15% for each alive ally instead. So if we are going to talk about the Hydra again specifically, there's a 5 allies, so each of them gonna boost your damage by 15%, guys. There's a crazy boost. If you are gonna talk about in the arena wise, 3 ally gonna give you bonus again. This skill hopefully gonna hit hard, guys, because again on the paper is looking good, but we don't know the multiplier. But I have a high hope about this dude. A 3 skill gonna be 4-turn cooldown after rebuke. Attack when enemy 2 times, will ignore any ally protection, strength, and the shield buff, as well as the 30% of the target defense. Before attacking, still 50% of the target turn meter. This effect cannot be resisted. So you are going to get a 50% of the target turn meter. You basically going to kill any champion, maybe not any champion, let's say DPS champion under Necret protection. It's attack twice though, so you can also kill the Rotos. And yeah, looking very solid A3 skill. I really like it, to be honest. Still, turn meter part probably not gonna work on the Hydra, guys, but arena wise it's very solid. And the passive skill, this form also have a unique passive skill, 3-turn cooldown, again passive effect and active effect. Passive effect, at the start of this champion turn, place an increased attack buff and a 30% increased critical damage buff on them by 2 turns. So when you switch to this form, guys, at beginning of his turn, he's gonna get increased attack and increased critical damage buff on himself. Okay, and the active effect, 3-turn cooldown, increase the cooldown of the all enemy skill by 2 turn whenever this champion kills an enemy. If this champion kills 2 or more enemies in the single attack, this effect will only activate once. This effect cannot be resisted. I believe if you manage to kill 2 or more target, this effect cannot be resisted, guys. If you manage to kill like 1 people still can resist you. But this passive skill is super annoying for the arena, guys. I can already tell you that. It says a 3-turn cooldown, but more than enough to be honest. Hydra wise, this passive skill not gonna work that much. His first form, to be honest, is better for the Hydra wise. Hydra wise, but second form is more like arena, guys. Okay, so that was the our first mythical champion. I super like this dude. I really want to pull him hopefully one day. And the next one is, I cannot say the same thing about the next one, guys. This is the Dark Elf attack champion, another magic affinity. He's the first form, has a 1.5 attack and 103 speed. If you are going to check the second form really quickly, which is he's getting uglier. It's become a defense now. He's almost 1.5 defense and 100 base speed. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what you guys thinking about his look. All right. First form, first skill. Attack one enemy, place a perfect whale buff on the ally with the highest attack by 1 turn. A2 skill has 3-turn cooldown on the default. You don't have to worry about the book this skill. Attack an enemy before attacking, place increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turn. Then increase duration of the all enemy debuff by 1 turn. Not bad. Hydra potential, arena. I mean, not really. A 3 skill also with 3-turn cooldown, guys. You guys don't have to worry about the book again. Attack an enemy, instantly activate any HP burn debuff on each enemy. If an enemy is not under an HP burn debuff, place HP burn debuff on them for 2 turn. So the thing is, I don't like about this skill, guys, is activate the HP burn before the placing them. I really wish it's like a surf rain. Let me show you guys real quickly. This dude over there. You know, this skill over there. Place HP burn debuff on all enemies by 3 turn. Then activate the HP burn. This is really solid ability from the Sulfridium. I don't know, I said his name wrong. I'm so sorry about that if I pronounce his name wrong. But he's doing opposite. So you can say, alright, you can use this ability first, then the second part, increase duration of the enemy debuff, right? I mean, yeah, but then he's not going to be different than the Artak, in my opinion, guys, right? To be honest, I don't know, like Artak at least can give you decrease attack debuff as well, right? This suit has increased attack buff. I don't know. But let's take a look his passive skill now. Each time this champion plays HP burn debuff, decrease the target defense by 3%, stack up to 30. Cool. For each HP burn debuff on the enemy team, increase this champion critical damage by 10%, stack up to 100. Very solid. Whenever an enemy HP burn is activated, increase this champion attack by 5%, stack up to 50. Reset each round. It's reset each round though. So you can pretty much make him DPS enough accuracy, you know, for the Hydra wise. Not sure he have a arena potential, guys, at least from the first form. I mean, we can place HP burn debuff now through to the stone skin. HP burn can bypass the stone skin, and HP burn can actually melt the stone skin, but ship is still the biggest issue, obviously. They said they are gonna nerf the ship, but they are gonna nerf the ship from the multiple debuff, from what I understand. So it's placing one debuff, and one debuff is enough to become a ship, to be honest. Unless they are gonna change their mind. And here we have aura, guys. All battle 35% attack aura. Okay. If you are gonna quickly look the second form, which is his defensive form. Attack when enemy, place an increased accuracy buff on the ally with the lowest accuracy by 2 turn. Okay. A2 skill, for this skill you need a book, guys. Default 4 turn, and with the book it's gonna be 3 turn cooldown. Attack an enemy, place a stun debuff on the all enemies by 1 turn. Place a 2 continuous heal buff on the all allies for 2 turn. If no stun debuff, we are placed by this skill. So basically, guys, on the arena you are gonna place a stun, so no continuous heal buff. But on the Hydra, you cannot stun them. So on the Hydra, only continuous heal buff gonna be work. A3 ability. Default 5 turn cooldown. If you guys want the 3 turn, you guys need at least 3. I mean, not at least. You guys need a 3 mythical book on this skill. Place a provoke debuff on the all enemies by 1 turn. Also place a strength buff on this champion for 2 turn. And the increased defense buff all allies for 2 turn. I really don't see any usage of this champion for the Hydra just from this provoke. If you say, hey bro, he have a provoke, he have HP burn. Guys, like, if you are gonna use him your main provoker, like without second provoker on your team, like you have to switch form to place HP burn, right? And you have to switch form to place a provoke. Like, can you do that? Can you do that? Like when you are in this form, you are gonna use this ability, right? Then you are done. Like when you switch this form, yes, your cooldown gonna be reset, but not sure it's gonna be enough, guys. Like not sure you can control the Hydra head with this skill alone, which is you guys also need to book this skill. Like you cannot use 5 turn cooldown on the Hydra, or you can use any other beautiful provoke champion. There is lots of champion. Mauli Skull Lord can also give you decrease attack, which is his provoke is not attack skill, so you can even provoke the champion under poison cloud buff, which is 2 turn cooldown as well. You know, like another Krisk, obviously. Razor guys, they can also deal some damage. Krisk is like increased speed, increased buff duration, early protection, decrease attack, decrease defense to the attacker from passive skill, decrease speed from A1. You know, like lots of the stuff, guys. And let's read the passive skill now. When attack, 100% chance of placing weaken debuff. Cool. And the 35% chance placing stun debuff on the attacker by 1 turn. Increase this champion defense by 1 point for every 2 points of attack when in the alternate form. Weaken debuff is cool, can be held on the Hydra guys, but 35% chance of to place a stun debuff on the attacker by 1 turn. I mean, if we are gonna talk about the arena wise, like most of the people have a like block debuff, and to be honest, like 35% is not that good, which is on the attacker. So I assuming like if we target this dude, we are gonna get 35% chance of the stun. You don't have to target him, you know, you can target somebody else. He doesn't have a revive, so he just there for DPS or the control champion for the arena. Guys, like I don't wanna judge him early, but he's like one of the worst mythical champion in my opinion. I really like the Lizard Man, but this dude, big dislike for me. Unless you guys have a different opinion, please leave to the comment section below to the video. And if you guys like the video, please like the video. If you guys, and catch you guys on the next time. Take care, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye bye, guys.